Oh, you can see my. Let everyone in. Hi, everyone. Come on in. Hi. Hi. Hi, everyone. Oh my God, look at all these amazing people that I'm letting in right now. Na, 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 na. Okay, Sarah, are you going to let people in? Yes, she is.
Yep, I'm on it.
All right. Thanks, Sarah. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Yay to the first day of the challenge. Let me see all of your beautiful faces. We are actors, so get your cameras on. Okay. Hi. Even if you're in the car, I don't care. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. So glad you're all joining us from wherever in the world you're joining us. Please let us know in the chat. I know we have some UK folks in here. We have possibly Australia, definitely Canadian, and all over America. So let me know where you're calling in from. Montreal, yeah. Oh, cool. Outside of Chi-Town. That's Chicago. That's where I went to acting school. Drama Bookshop in New York City. Oh, you guys, I have so many good memories of the Drama Bookshop in New York City. It used to be on 7th Avenue, north of Times Square. And it was like up this elevator. And I remember like when I first came to New York and like a million years ago, I would just like, I went up there and it was just like going to heaven. You know what I mean? Because it was like, oh my God, the Drama Bookshop, how exciting. It was like the coolest place ever. And I'm so glad it reopened. And thank you, Lin-Manuel, for doing that and getting that happening. Okay, good. Welcome to the challenge, the Book Your Dream Role Challenge. Here's what's going to happen. For the next basically 6 days this week, because we're going to do something on Saturday too. We're only going to skip Sunday. And then 4 days next week. So that's 10 days of meeting with me here. We are going to build you a beginner pitch if you are brand new and you've never pitched yourself to get your dream role. And if you are, you know, if someone from the pitch class, I saw Jamie's here, he just did our pitch class. So he's got his pitch ready to go. Jamie, challenge yourself to build a different kind of pitch, like say a pitch for a producer in sitcoms in LA, for instance. So Chuck Lorre or something like that, like build a pitch for someone like that, because that's where you need to be doing. So I want you all to challenge yourself, but we're gonna roll it back a little bit today. And we're gonna start with some stuff that we need to make sure is in a good place to do this kind of work, because this kind of work can be scary and not for the faint of heart, and it can feel like you're breaking the rules. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that today, just to clear the air with where we're coming from. Now, starting next Friday, a week from this Friday, October 7th, we are having a 3-day event. Most of you already have tickets for that 3-day event. If you do not have tickets for that 3-day event, we will make sure that the link for it is in the challenge, is in the chat. So if you would like to join us, it's only $47. And here's the great news. You get to do your 1-minute pitch for actually industry guests. So casting director, producer, and writer. So anyone that's in the position to hire you as an actor, that's who we're going to be pitching for. And then there's all kinds of other things happening during the 3 days, but and we'll talk more about that later on this week. Okay, but let's get to why we're here. So the overall name of the challenge is to book your dream role. That's the challenge, to book your dream role, right? So first of all, I want to say to you that that's possible. I want to say that again, that is possible for everyone on this call to book your dream role, okay? But the first thing that you need to do is get really clear about what your dream is. Because for a lot of you, I ask you, hey, what's your dream? And you tell me, well, Valerie, I just want to be a working actor. So if you have a job where you make money, like waiting tables or doing, social media for a company or whatever you're doing to make money. If you have a job and you call yourself an actor, you're already receiving what you're asking for, which is to be a working actor. So I want you to get clear about what the dream actually is. You can even get as clear as to the movie that you win your Oscar for and what kind of role it is and what story is in that you're telling. And how do I know that to be true? Let me tell you. We have a client who wrote down that she wanted to be in a movie that was around women and women's rights and helping women forward in the world. That's what she wanted to be involved in. So you guys, guess what? She got cast in the movie called She Said, which is about Harvey Weinstein as the original person that accused Harvey Weinstein of sexual assault. So she got exactly what she put out there. So I want you to be really clear about what you want. And we're going to get deeper into that in the 3-day event, especially day one, like what is your why and why are you doing this? And don't worry, you don't need to have this big altruistic why, like I'm going to feed hungry children. I mean, that can be your why if that's what, or fix the climate or whatever. You can have a why that big. But I want you to be able to dream again, because as actors, that's constantly taken away from us. So let me be really clear about what my vision is and what I'm about. The current system that's in place has been in the place that we are to follow, that as actors, we're supposed to go along with this system. That system's been in place since 1971. It's 51 years old. If you know anything about business and you understand that we are in the middle of an exponential change, systems die and they go to the system graveyard. So this system is 51 years old. It's going to die soon, you guys. It's already dying. So what is that system? If you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is the system. The system tells you that you have to get an agent, and the agent can and only is the person that sells you to the customers. Their customers, which are casting directors, their customers are hired by bigger customers, producers. That's the system. So where do I find most actors? I find most actors in this place of looking for the agent. That's their common daily activity, is looking for the agent. Here's what I need you to know, that if you have been wasting years, and I've met you, so I know this is true, that there are some of you that have wasted years looking for the ultimate agent that's going to give you the ultimate career that you dream of. You've wasted a whole fucking lot of time. So when I was attacked by another content creator this last week on TikTok, she said that, that's the system, right? The system is that you do that. But like I said, that in 1 year's time, you should spend 11 months looking for an acting job and 1 month looking for an agent. And she said, oh, look, they can do that at the same time. No, they can't, lady. No, they can't. I know actors better than you. I've been a fucking actor for 35 years. Sorry, sometimes I cuss. And the other thing is that you have to understand that what happens is actors only focus on getting an agent. They don't focus on looking for work. And then once they get an agent, they stop focusing on looking for work. That's a misnomer. That is a miscalculation or perception of the current system that's in place. So even if this system was never to break down and always be the system that we have to follow, what you have to understand is that 10% of all the successful actors only use this system the way I just described it. Getting an agent first and then getting auditions. The other 90% of successful actors circumvent that system. And the way they circumvent that system is this. They go ahead and understand that it's their business, your business, and they're out there looking for acting work that falls within what their dream is. Okay? So this is what I'm teaching here, regardless of what happens with this system. Now, if I was a betting woman, I would bet against that system because we've already seen the beginning destruction of that business, right? So that's been the system, the way we've done things. And you are in UK, you are in a very similar system with Spotlight. So it's like the same thing. It's like, oh, only if Spotlight likes me or whatever, right? And so, right, understanding that it's your business. So this, for you guys in the UK, they're questioning, but it's different here. No, it's not. Business is business is business. What you need to understand about the directors, writers, and producers out there, they don't know what Spotlight is or Actors Access. They don't know. They don't know the rules of our business. They don't know that. All they know is they have a story to tell, and the story they want to tell is something to do with you, if that's your right customer. So we're going to talk about getting in towards the right customer in the 3-day. But right now, I don't want you to worry about that because some of your dreams, I just want you to have your dream is what I want you to have. I just need you to understand that where I'm coming from. I'm talking about you having your own business and you bringing cash in the door as an actor. Now, if you just want to have a little side thing that you do to have fun, and there is nothing wrong with that. That's like amateur. Amateur is from the word auteur, to do something because you love to do it, whether you get paid or not. But understand that during this challenge, we're talking about you getting paid as an actor. Because that's why I assume you're here. And you might not think about money. You might only think about that role in Bridgerton that you so want to get, right? So what I want you to do right now is I want you to, in the next 24 hours, I want you to videotape your dream. And even if it's like so underdeveloped and you have no idea and you're just like, I think I want that, but I might want this, videotape it. Videotape your process. Allow yourself to be in process. It doesn't need to be perfect. And I'm speaking to my people, my perfectionists that I know are in this room right now and listening to this recording. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just put together your dream in a video. It can be 5 seconds. It can be 3 minutes. I don't care. And post it in the I Love Actors Facebook group. That's your assignment. Okay. And whatever it is. But also, if this makes you think about your dream, maybe in a new way. So what I'm going to talk about next is like how to make your dreams a reality, right? And it's important that for me, and I'm only talking for me as I watch my dreams and have watched my dreams become a reality, is that visual is very helpful for actors. So if you want to make a vision board, awesome. And if you want to start that tonight and do a video of you starting your vision board and put it on the thing, great. You don't have to be talking to the camera. It can be an activity. If you want to do that, do that. But start to put it out there for yourself. So that's something that's been very helpful to me. Having a daily routine of meditation, journaling, reading self-help books, and exercise, and taking care of me has been really, really important to my dreams coming true. Constantly believing and challenging the things that are inside of me that make me not believe those things have been really helpful to me as for my dreams to come true. And having coaches. So over the course of the next 2 weeks, if you are joining us for our 3-day, you'll meet my coach, Aman Khan, who's also done events for Deepak Chopra. He's a freaking amazing person, and he frequently comes on the stage. And I know our clients at Actors Fast Track love him, and they know who he is. And he's like my brother from another mother. And he's awesome. So he's one of my coaches. I've always been someone that's worked with coaches as an actor. And I'm not talking about acting coaches. I had shit tons of acting coaches, and I went to acting school and I did all that. I'm talking about coaching for my career. I always had that from the very beginning. So I just want to be really clear. I graduated in 1984. I hired my first coach in 1987. And this was the first person that ever told me what I teach you guys today, right? And so I've always had coaches. I have coaches for my business. I've had coaches for my mindset. I've had life coaches. I mean, I feel like having teachers in my life and guides in myself might help, and that's something that I'm speaking out like what I need. I know me to get things done. So like I go to class, like exercise class, because I made friends there and now I need to see them. And so I trap myself into going all of the time, like we do those things in our lives, right? So those are things that have helped me to have my dreams come true. And I hope some of those suggestions help you. Believe that it's not just, it's about manifesting. It's about believing. See, the thing is, like with actors, you guys, if I told you right now you had $1 million buried in your apartment, it was guaranteed I put it there. You would like tear up your carpets, tear out the walls, tear out whatever till you found the $1 million. But if I tell you that your acting career is guaranteed, you sit back and you go, well, it's only for the lucky. That's what I heard. And only a few make it. And I'm white girl, and white girls aren't being hired right now. And, I'm old, and I don't think that it's probably a good idea for me to try to get into the business right now. And right, like all of those things, those thoughts that you have, right? It's like that stuff we have to get rid of. That's the stuff that we have to get rid of, right? And look, you're never going to get rid of it, because the person that we talk to the most is ourselves all of the time. Right. And so we have to train ourselves on how we talk to ourselves. We have to talk to ourselves like we love ourselves, really. And it's really important, because you are, as an actor, you're an entrepreneur. No one fucking tells you that. No one told me that. I went to one of the best acting schools in the country. They do not tell you that. They tell you to get a good headshot and get an agent if you want to be successful. That's what they tell you. Right. But understand this, that they are telling you that where they're a professor in an acting school. So, be really careful about who you listen to and how you listen, because it's really, really, really important. I'm telling you that you need to listen to yourself, your gut, and train your gut and train your brain to talk like a smart businesswoman or man. So, or they, whatever your pronoun is. So talk to yourself with love, right? And know that it's a business and it's not for the faint of heart. That's why actors fail, not because it's a freaking seller's market right now, which, what does that mean? That means that there is more work. Every one of us can be working. There is so much content out there. It's crazy. And the whole business is changing so rapidly. So one of the things that we really talk a lot about, we have Jessie, who is one of our coaches at Actors Fast Track, who just was in deadline for her film she produced. She's doing 4 more. And she's doing our content creation mastermind, because now it's really important. We have TikTok influencers that work with us, Instagram over the years. And so that is a whole realm, voiceover, whole realm. I mean, there's so many ways to make money as an actor. It's insane. Right. And so you have to be really clear about what are your doors of revenue and all of that stuff. And we'll talk about that in the 3-day. What we're building now is one little thing that you need to accomplish your dream. But right now, your goal is to write down in the next 24 hours your dream, put it on Facebook, I Love Actors, and then that's it. All right. So, oh, good. I talk fast. We have 11 minutes. So who has a question? Raise your virtual hand. Does everyone know how to do that? There's 57 people on here. I'm so happy to see you all. Hi, Teresa Cole. Carolyn, I love you. Yes. Hi, Audrey. Oh my God, look at all these amazing people. I don't even have my big screens up, you guys. So like during the Game Changer, I have these big, really big screens up here that are too big. Some of you guys have seen pictures of them on Instagram. And then I can see everyone, and then it toggles. And so I see all the people that are on here, but not during the challenge. Okay, yes, Natalie, hi.
Hi, Valerie, thank you. I've been following you for a while, actually.
Good.
And yeah, I got really badly scammed, actually. And I'm currently facing eviction. But the great thing is, well, I'm going to say that I'm going to move. That's because I create vision board movies myself as a kind of a living. So yeah,
Awesome.
love that. But also I did an acting course from 2013 to 16. And then I went on to teacher training, and yeah, it kind of made me realize that that's what I want to do. That's what's in my heart. I want to act, I want to sing. I'm having singing lessons, and yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you for today, because it's, yeah, your words.
Yeah, I want to totally talk about, so I have this client, Zai, for you guys that don't know, she's in the UK, and she just kept working on her, you know, she didn't go to fancy acting school and all that. And she kept working on her TikTok, and she got a big, big following. She started getting invited to all these things. She went to the Bridgerton premiere in London, and she did all this stuff. Well, guess what, y'all? She just signed with Identity, right? And I just like, and that is just from building her TikTok, not even trying to like follow the rules and go get the agent the way you're supposed to get the agent, right? Because like, you guys, look, like I just want to be really transparent. I've had 24 agents and managers in my 36-year career. Okay. 37. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, never mind. But I've had that many agents. Now, my current agent has been with me for 15 years, my theatrical agent that represents me for TV, film, Bi-Coastal in America. Okay. Then my commercial agent in New York, I've been with off and on since 1995. So a long time, like, you know, a long time. And then I was with another commercial agent in LA for the whole time I was there, 16 years. And the reason I was with different ones is because they don't Bi-Coastal commercially. Right. And so, but leading up to that, I had a lot of agents and managers, and I got agents and managers pretty easily as an actress in my career. I never had a problem getting an agent or a manager. And did I put too much importance to them at times? Yes. Did I not know what I was doing at times? Yes, because there is no manual on how to be in a business relationship. So we save you a lot of time at my company, because like, look, you know, like we all have healthy relationships or have had bad relationships, or we put together like a course and how to like to find the right person that works for you. But one of the things I just want to say to you is like, you guys, be really clear about what are the questions when you're in an agent interview that you want to ask them, right? Do they pitch on the phone? Who do they have relationships with? Right. And some of those questions I've been helping a client with is like, watch for things like, well, we believe that as an actor, if you want to work in Ireland, say you're in London, that you really have to have boots on the ground there. They'll tell you that. Or like, they'll tell you that if you're in Chicago, well, Jamie, we don't know if we really want to represent you in LA because we really feel like you need to have boots on the ground. That is an old way of thinking that changed because of COVID, and they need to change or they're going to go out of business as an agency. So if you hear that, that's a red flag, because that's not true. I have a client that booked 2 co-stars when you weren't even supposed to be from LA to shoot in New York and took a plane and no one knew. And they were like, if you're not here, you can't be here as an actor. They were like, well, how are they going to prove that? If you can get your ass on a plane, go, just lie. I'm just telling you all to lie. Okay. It's stupid not to. Joy, hi, come on down.
So I'm assuming your answer to this question is going to be yes, but I wanted to ask it anyway. Does this program and this process work if you want to be an actor slash as well as just an actor, or is this all very specific to acting business?
Oh no, listen, so I've been doing what I do for since like 1995, right? I've been doing this and I've worked with literally thousands of actors, and I have series leads, series regulars, Oscar people. Like I have all kinds of levels of actors that I have worked with and been influential on. And the thing is, it's like, what I've seen is this change from getting the really great agent and getting the career to, like, I used to have people that's the game they wanted to play when they hired me to work with them, right? And that would be the game that I would help them play, right? But then when I started realizing the numbers of like who actually won playing it that way, as opposed to who won by going out and introducing themselves to customers. Joy Nash, the lead in Dietland on AMC, got it without an agent, everyone, right? When I started to see what happened, and then all of a sudden I got all these creators. Like I have people that are winning awards that, like Jessie, who works for us, just produced a film with a major star and she's in it. And she produced it and she got 4 more producing jobs. I have writers, I have content creators, like everyone is like, you have to be that way now. Like if you really want to be successful as an actor, and there's something about being like a producer or a director or a writer or an editor or anything else, is that it also makes you more knowledgeable and it builds your confidence. It builds your kahungas. Like if you're like, because how many of us have heard this before? If you've been an actor for any amount of time, you've heard this. Oh, you're just the actor. Oh, you're just the actor. Oh, you're just an actor. Okay, you need to go over there. Oh, you're just an actor. Oh, just go over there. Right? That's how we get treated, y'all. So why are we like we are? Because that's how we got treated, y'all. So we have to start treating ourselves differently. Okay, Joy? Yes, that's very important. Yes, Audrey. Come on down.
I don't know if you can hear me well.
Yeah, I can hear you barely, but go ahead. You got to go right into the ear. You've got to go right into the microphone and speak loud and clear. You were unmuted. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, can you hear me now? Good. Okay, so I wonder if you want to talk about the scriptwriting and
Now I can't hear you. Okay, can you type it in? Can you type it in to the chat by any chance? And so maybe someone else can come up and read it for me if I can't. Debbie. Debbie was first. She should go. Okay. All right, I'm going to look for you, okay? Sorry. I'm sorry. Come tomorrow. Ask the question tomorrow.
She
Okay.
wondered if you were going to talk about producing and script writing as an actor.
Oh, yeah, we do that all of the time. We are going to do that during the 3 days as well, you guys. Now, we have a content creation mastermind as part of all of our stuff, you know, where they meet once and people bring their content to that point wherever they are. Some people are at like getting a budget together. Some people are like, you know, so everyone's in a different place. I don't attend that because I'm not that. That's another area of my business. Yes, Debbie, go ahead.
Hi, so I was going to ask, so do you think you need experience like IMDb credits to go for big auditions, like big roles?
No.
Okay.
No, Debbie. It's all perception, right? Now, you should start to build your name somewhere, whether it's in social media or, you know, in emails, and whatever you're doing, you need to start to build your presence. That's on you. And you have a job of forming what you want the perception to be about you. So you can't wait for evidence. You have to go get what you want. Like, you can't wait for an invitation to the party. You have to walk on into the party. Okay. Right? Stop waiting for the invitation. It's not going to come.
Yeah.
Right? So just go get it. Right? But you got to be really clear, and you got to be smart, man. I mean, you know, like, you know, so listen, for any of you guys that ever had that feeling of like, oh, I'm not as smart as she is, or I'm not as smart as they are, or I'm, you know, because I have felt that. I understand that you can learn something every day. Even when you're 60 years old, you can learn something every day. So just remember that, right? And so you will surprise yourself and become smart. Okay, one last, Anna Maria, come on down. A perfect example of breaking the
I
rules.
raised my hand.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Yeah,
Tell us.
I really have just one measly tiny credit from student film eons ago. And I was also in the same boat, thinking I have nothing. I live in Fargo, North Dakota, which is the tundra. And who am I? You know, but through Val's teaching and all the support here, I was able to take that leap and pitch to some big names. I honestly, I don't really know who's big in the industry. I just throw it out there. And I got a meeting through this with a A-list casting director, as well as I guess it's an A-list-ish management company, Bohemian Group. And through that, I'm introduced to another lady in Germany, and she said she's not going to be there, but said hook to meet with her when I'm in Germany, like to let her know when I land so we can like chat. So even if you don't have credits or you don't know anybody, seriously.
Yeah, and when she said
yourself
she
out
has a
there.
meeting with an A-list casting director, she had an hour and a half meeting with an A-list
Yeah.
casting director, and she met her family. And
Yeah.
this is an A-list casting director that cast me in like 5 things, including my regular role on Disney's Kickin' It,
Yeah.
which I played Mama Sparkle.
And I'm also a huge I keep
Tammy.
telling Abby Kaufman. She opens everything I send her multiple times.
Avy Kaufman, go look her up. AVY Kaufman, KAU. She casts like most of the Oscar movies. So look her
Yeah.
up, right? So
She-
look her
She's
up. Thank
definitely
you.
on my list, and she's my fan thing.
Yeah, and so Anna Maria started at the very beginning for you guys that are thinking like,
Yeah.
I can't start, I have to go take this acting class, or I have to go to this
I
acting
didn't have any
school.
acting really class.
No.
I don't
You
have a
know-
really good headshot, nothing. I
No,
literally-
but she's very clear about what her brand is now and where she's going. And she's taken classes along the way to
Yeah.
get her ready for self-tapes and coaching, right? Because we're talking about like, we want to start getting like some co-stars, and we don't always have to follow the ladder the way it goes up. I know you guys have been told to get co-stars and then guest stars and then series, right? Like, you guys, look, I have people that have gone right to series regulars, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like being clear about what you're selling. So we're going to get more into that. All right. So everyone knows what the homework is. Go make your tape of your dream. And for you guys watching this at home later on tonight, go take care, do a video of your dream. Please tag me. I'm going to be on there. But like last year, as you guys know, or maybe you don't, or maybe this last fall, no, winter, less than a year ago, in this calendar year, I got slammed off Facebook, and sometimes that happens. So they're not always the nicest. So but that's a central place where we can post. If you do not have Facebook and you would like to email me it via using either Vimeo or WeTransfer, you can email me at Valorie, VALORIE @actorsfasttrack.com. And I will do my best to watch it. I'm going to do my best to do all of that. right? But I'm one person. That's why I want you to tag me, and my coaches will be on there too. Let me introduce you to the names of the coaches. So you're like, who is this giving me advice? Alec Tinker, Tincher. Scott Cargill, Cargle. Brian Coffee, like drinking coffee, and Jesse Holder. These people will be on there and they will most likely give you feedback. They are certified Actors Fast Track coaches. They all were clients of mine. Well, actually, no, Jesse was Brian's client. There's another story there, but we'll tell you that later. But they all came through the program of Actors Fast Track, and then they were trained in our system. So they understand what they're looking for. And no one's ever going to tell you that you suck, because you don't suck. You might need work on a certain area, or a certain area. We're going to give you notes and we're going to ask you to redo it. On this, not so much. We just want you to know. We want to know what we're working with. We want to know what your dream is. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Okay. Bye, everyone.